Do any of you feel like your emotions are super intense or that they get in the way of your relationships? It seems like it's quite hard to like build the kind of communication and the relationships that you want. Do you ever feel that your needs are kind of secondary to the requests and the pressures and the demands that other people make on you? Do you feel like you don't really have that much of a consensual relationship with yourself? The reason why I'm asking these questions is because I'm a huge fan of Love Uncommon, which is a therapeutic community for quirky queers and cultural renegades. If you are a queer person, people that are kind of outside of the norm and do things differently in terms of the mainstream culture, this group sounds like it might be a really good space for you. The leader of the team is Sophia Graham, who has a special place in my heart. We've been working together for at least 5 years and she's really changed my life for the better. I love you so much. I like get really overwhelmed when I talk about Sophia but like in a good way, just because like she means so much to me. Dr. Sophia Graham is an academic term therapist. She has facilitated groups for queer disabled folks that has been running since 2016. Also, I know a lot of people from the team who work with Sophia and they're all amazing. Honestly, I've never met like therapists and people who work in that profession that act as kind of admirably and so informed with their practice and with such expertise around like anti-oppression. And yeah, I just got a lot of love for the team as well. This is not sponsored, I just absolutely love them and like they've changed my life in amazing ways and I just think everyone should know about them. And yeah, so they're also supportive of sex workers and performers, and additionally they have lots of different courses. So they have self-consent courses, which is all about building a consensual relationship with yourself. If you're someone that struggles to put your needs first, or you kind of live your life like according to other people's demands, this is a really good course for you. Then we have DBT courses, which is what I've taken. I've taken a lot of these. There is a subscription for both the self-consent and the DBT courses. It works really well for me because you have weekly meetings, or you also have online content and materials, which is like a mixture of like podcasts and videos and workbooks that you can work on in your own time, and a community that's really supportive and enthusiastic. And I've just met so many amazing people through this community. So I'm a queer, trans, non-binary, autistic, disabled person, and I've just found so many other people that I relate to in these groups. Some of the courses include interpersonal effectiveness courses, which is all about relating to other people and how to get what you want out of your relationships in terms of, you know, creating a more cohesive, consensual, healthier connections with people, learning to say no, learning how to express your boundaries, also learning how to have difficult conversations with people and being assertive. I found that really, really helpful, especially as an autistic person, where I find a lot of the interactions with others very confusing and like the social norms just a bit ridiculous in terms of the mainstream society. There's one on emotional regulation for parents and caregivers, and a distress tolerance course as well. That's all about how to tolerate distress better. So I've taken that one, and the interpersonal effectiveness and also the emotional regulation courses. So yeah, emotional regulation is how to maintain more emotional balance and essentially not letting your emotions get out of hand in general as much. So for me, as an autistic person, and as someone who's a survivor of quite a few different things, it's quite easy for my emotions to get really out of hand very quickly unless I apply like a lot of effort and a lot of work, which is what essentially these skills have helped me do. So for example, with my autistic meltdowns, I used to have autistic meltdowns maybe like once a week, whereas now I have them once every few months, which is amazing because autistic meltdowns are really difficult to deal with. Well, mine are, I don't know, I can't speak for everyone, but mine are like really not very nice. I think this has really, really helped me as well and has helped to improve my relationships with people. This is all a part of a type of therapy called dialectic behavioural therapy, which is known to be really good for kind of recognising oppression and recognising power dynamics, and Sophia and Love Uncommon are experts in that field and apply that really, really well. So that's one of the things that I think a lot of us find with therapy, is that it's not antidepressive enough. It's got its own loaded history. So I think this is a type of therapy and a group that really addresses that. Yeah, I would really recommend. I don't think Sophia's taking any more therapy clients on, but she's definitely doing the courses and the subscription, and I would just really recommend you getting in touch with her and Love Uncommon. And yeah, they're just the best. They're just the best. Yeah, I'm a fan. I literally talk to everyone about them because I'm like, go forth if you would like to. And also it's one of my special interests now because of them, like DBT. So I always talk about, like, I mean, I was already interested in mental health, but like, this has really like solidified my confidence in these areas. You will probably have seen me talk about these people and this group and these courses before, if you're one of my friends or connections. But if you're new here, definitely check them out because they are amazing. So their website is loveuncommon.com. Yeah. Thanks, Sophia and Love Uncommon. You're the best.